A very good morning to you all. I welcome you all to your English class. This video is the addition of your chapter 5 in grammar, that is number. Well, so far we have learned in number how to form the plural. There are two numbers, that is singular and plural, and how to form the plural, that we have already learned, where we have learned that generally we add s in the singular to form the plural. Well, this is not applied to all the nouns. There are some rules, there are some exceptions as well. So we have learned, I guess, so far up to four rules we have learned, four ways we have learned to make the plural. Now today we are going to have some more rules, some more ways to form the plural, and then we will talk about some of the topics that is given in the chapter. So let's get started. Number 1. Nouns that end in a vowel followed by y, we add s to form the plural. Now, I hope you have remembered in our previous class, chapter number, there in number 4 we have studied that a noun that ends in y, which is followed by a consonant, then how do we form the plural? We change the y into ie and then we add the s. Like example, baby, we change y into ie and then we add s to make the plural babies. But here what it is? Nouns that end in a vowel followed by y. Means the noun here is also the noun which is ending in y. But this y would be followed by a vowel. Then how do we make the plural? We simply add s to make the plural. So for example, as is written here, day. So here day, the word noun, is ending in y, and just before that we can see there is a vowel, not a consonant. So there is a vowel. So as there's a vowel, what we have to do? We simply have to write D-A-Y-S, that is days. Okay. Similarly here, donkey. So it would be D-O-N-K-E-Y-S, donkeys. Why? Because the noun is ending in y and just before that there's a e which is a vowel, or we can say in other word that this vowel is followed by a vowel. Okay. Now let's see next. Number 6. Some nouns form their plural very differently. Now these are the nouns which do not follow whatever we have studied till now. It does not take s to make the plural, neither ves nor ies or nor the others that we have studied so far. Then how do we do that? It is completely different. How it is different? So as here, child is written. So the plural of child is not childs, or ies. It is not childs. Rather, it is children. So it would be children. Similarly, the plural of man is not mans, it is men. The plural of tooth is not tooths, it is teeth. That is teeth. The plural of mouse is not mouses, rather it is mice, mice. And similarly, the plural of woman would not be women's, it would be women. The plural of gentleman would not be gentlemans, it would be gentlemen, and so on. Now, number 7. Some nouns have the same form in the singular as well as in the plural form. Now, these are some nouns which have the same form either in the singular or in the plural. Means you put either it in the singular form or in the plural, it would remain be same. For example, deer. The singular of deer would be deer and the plural would also be deer. Sheep, sheep. Fish, fish. For example, just to understand, if I would have to say this is a deer. So this is singular that I have used. Now I have to say these are dash. I have to use deer now. So I would not say these are deers, D-E-E-R-S. Instead of that, I would simply say these are deer, because plural is also deer, singular would be deer. So similarly, sheep. Those are sheeps is absolutely wrong. Instead of that, we will say those are sheep. So sheep as singular or plural, both would be same. You can see some pictures are given over here. So what you have to do, you have to take the picture which you can count easily. And the pictures that you cannot count, you have to cross that out. And for that, you will be getting 5 seconds. I hope you are ready. Your time starts now. Timer. Well, wasn't it a piece of cake? Yes, it was. So let's see. Number 1, book. Can we count book? Yes, we can count books very well. So this would be ticked. Number 2, salt. Can we count salt? Well, no, it cannot be counted. Water. Is it possible for us to count water? No, it is not possible. So these two would be crossed. Rice. Can you count rice? How many rice did you eat? No, this can also not be. Clock or a watch. Can you count? Yes, we can count it easily. Number 6, plate. Can you count plate? Yes, we can count plate very easily. So, what have you seen? We have seen that there are some nouns that can be counted very easily, and there are some nouns that cannot be counted. So, they are actually called the countables and uncountable nouns. So this is what we are going to learn today. The next topic in chapter 5, that is countable and uncountable nouns. So let's get started. Now, let's see what do we mean by countable and uncountable nouns with the help of the given table. So on the one hand, we have countable nouns, whereas on the other hand, we have uncountable nouns. So what do we mean by countable nouns? Nouns that can be counted are called countable nouns. For example, book, plate, horse, kite. Uncountable nouns. Nouns that cannot be counted are called uncountable nouns. For example, milk, juice, rice. Now, point number 2. Countable nouns have plural forms, whereas uncountable nouns have no plural forms. Now, this point is very, very important. What? As we have studied just now, countable nouns have their plural forms. For example, we can say book is the singular and the plural of book is books. Similarly, we have plate as a singular, the plural is plates. And about uncountable, here in the uncountable nouns, we have no plural forms. We cannot say milks. We cannot say I have eaten many rices today. We cannot say like that. So this is the very important point that you have to keep in your mind. Well, we have just studied that countable nouns cannot be counted, or it has no plural forms. But countable nouns are measured in units. We cannot say 1 sugar, but we can say 1 kilo of sugar. So, the units of measure are being counted, not the nouns. To understand this, let's take the help of this table. So, what we should say and what we shouldn't. So, let's see. Number 1, they purchased a rice. So, we cannot say a rice, but they purchased a lot of rice. We can say as the measurement, using the measurement, we can say they purchased a lot of rice. Number 2, we cannot say, do you want sugars in the tea? But we can say, do you want some or a cube of sugar in the tea? Number 3, add a salt in the curry. We cannot say a salt, but we can say add a pinch of salt in the curry. We should not say I need an advice, but we should say I need a piece of advice. So what did you notice? You must have noticed that it is the measurement that is being counted, but not the nouns. So I hope this point is very well clear to you all. Now it's fun time. So the question is, write C for countable nouns and UC for uncountable nouns. Today we are going to do it together. So I hope you are ready. Number 1, laughter. What do you think? Laughter is countable or uncountable? Very good. This is uncountable. Why? Because we cannot count laughter. Number 2, table. We can easily count table, so this is countable. Butter. We cannot count butter, so this would be uncountable. Though we can say a little butter or some butter, but simply a butter or butters we cannot say. Dust. Well, we cannot count dust, so it would also be uncountable. But we can say a speck of dust. Watch. Can you count? Very good. This is countable. Children. Can you count children? Yes. This is countable. So I hope you all have guessed it right. Very good. So this is what we have learned in number. So the chapter 5 is end today. But I would request you all to go to the chapter, read it once again, take the help of the video, listen to it again and again so that you can have the clear concept about the chapter. And try to do the exercises given in the book so that if you have still any confusion, you can have or you can ask it in the class. So thank you so much all of you for your precious time.